What's going on, Draw2 crew? Ramny here with a brand new Fortnite tutorial for you guys, and today we are diving into Season 5 and we are going to be drawing max level drift. Alright, so the first thing I did, of course, was print out my drawing template. This is, of course, my second standing pose tutorial template. You can grab that in the top right there, download it, print it out, and there you go. Or you could also follow along with the tutorial for this template in a previous video. I have a link to that in the description. So now that you have this, you guys, let's go ahead and get started with our drift tutorial. And the first thing we're going to do is we're going to find the bottom of his big fat coat. Okay, so first thing I'm going to do with that is to find the center, and I think the center of the coat is going to be here. So imagine the coat kind of just flowing down. It's going to be right around here. Okay, so the thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to draw two lines going this way, kind of like an upside down V shape, kind of rounded. Okay, and then I'm going to bring it down to the shins right here. So what I'm doing right now is I'm finding the back and the front of that. Okay, so find a spot here, two lines going this way, around where the knees are, and then kind of just beside the, or right here in between, find this spot, make a point, and there is the first part of our drift jacket. We can draw the line here, there's a little gap there, and that seems to be easy enough. Now what we need to do is we need to trace or draw a line from here to the armpit. So let's go ahead and do that. There. Same thing here, all the way to the armpit, or all the way down. And you might be covering your hand for this, and that's completely fine. All right, there you go. Looks a little funny right now, but that's fine. Let's keep going. Okay, let's draw a line there and line this way to the shoulders. Of course, that's going to differentiate the arms with the actual coat. Okay, above the forearm here, I'm going to draw like this shape. So it's going to go lower on the inside and then loop, go higher up on the outside like this. Okay, and then over here, a lot simpler, just below the bicep here, I'm just going to draw a line like this. I hope you guys can see. Let me bring that a little bit lower. I hope you guys can see the blue outline. So I'm going to bring it down to there. Okay, there you go. Of course, now what we're going to do, I'm going to draw a tiny little line going down. And then, there you go. So that's the sleeve. And then this one goes right into the armpit, just like that. Okay, and then on this side, leave a tiny little line. And then right here, like that. There you go. So that's, I mean, we've done most of the work already. Let's draw a line. So let's figure out the opening over here. So I'm going to find two spots here and here. Here's the center, and you kind of want it in the center. And these are going to go up to the middle of the chest here. So here's my chest line. I'm going to draw two lines there and there. And then bring those lines to these points. There you go. I like to freehand everything, but if you guys want to use a ruler for this, definitely do that, because it's rather straight. Okay, I can erase this line now. And then there we go. We've got this like coat, this fancy looking, kind of impractical coat, to be honest with you guys. All right, so we have this. Let's go ahead and get started with the mask. Let me zoom in on the mask, okay? There you go. There's our head. We're going to find the chin. Going to be here at the bottom. This is going to be more rounded, so it's going to go to the sides, going up, and then just to the top of the head like this. So it kind of just looks more rounded at the top, and then the bottom is going to be more pointy than before. Okay, so there's that. Draw the ears. The ears are going to stick out same direction. So here at the top, you can draw two lines like this. Make sure they're symmetrical. That's one thing I kind of struggle with. There you go. Make sure it's symmetrical there. Let me fix this so that they look right. Okay, so kind of imagine drawing a bowl on the top of the head there. So imagine this bowl. Make sure that it's symmetrical like that. That'll be easier to imagine. Okay, and then same spot on both sides. Okay, there, and then this goes kind of down and curves outward and then into the mask. Same thing here, down, out, into the mask. And as you do that, you guys pay close attention to make sure that the ears are roughly the same size and shape, just symmetrical with each other. And there you go. Okay, from here, I kind of want you guys to, well, you know what, let's draw a line going down first, and then I want you to, from here, figure out the eyes going like this. I'm going to grab another thinner pencil for this, a sharper pencil, and then now right here I'm going to draw a V with the ends of that V being darker for nostrils. Okay, beneath that V I'm going to draw 3 sides of a rectangle like this. Okay, but not the bottom part. And then over here, find the cheekbones. Once you find the cheekbones, you bring it in and then connect right here. Okay, make those cheekbones stand out a little bit. Bring the jawline kind of inside the cheekbone a little more. So you want to make those cheekbones stick out. Round them off. Okay, right here, there's going to be like a backwards C shape here. I kind of made it thicker, and then another well, not backwards, a C shape right here. There you go. Okay, there you go. So we've got the nose, we've got the bottom part. Now let's do the eyes. And the eyes are going to go from here. So imagine the nose kind of going outward like this. Actually, let's draw those 2 lines. Okay. It goes like this. And then here, same thing. From here, it goes out. So imagine you're drawing a leaf. It's kind of what it looks like. There you go. And then same thing on the other side. You want to draw that leaf again. Again, you want to make sure. I'm going to tilt my paper so that it'll be easier for my wrist to draw. There you go. So it kind of roughly looks the same. That's good. Now what we need to do is we need to kind of go in there and thicken the top line. So we're going to make that thick. And then the bottom line, we're going to make it thick as well. And we're going to also extend it out this way. Okay, so make the bottom line thick and then have a tiny little point going out as well on the side. Okay, when you make the bottom line thick, you should, by doing that, you should have the eyes. And have a tiny little line sticking out on the sides there. Good. Okay, I'm going to draw now a point like this in the center. Let's make a diamond shape. Okay, the top 2 are shorter than the bottom 2 lines. Another diamond shape with another diamond shape inside. And then half a diamond shape up here. Now let's do an L here and a backwards L on the other side. Bring those to a point, pointing to the ears. There and there. And then inside the ears, let's follow those lines along. There and here. There you go. So now here we have the face mask. Okay, if you guys want like electricity coming out of the eyes, feel free to just have these electricity bolts coming out like this. I don't think I'm going to draw that, just for the sake of making this as simple as possible. Okay, so there's the mask. You guys, there's going to be a hood around it, and then there's going to be these huge collars. So let's do the collars first. And I'm going to start by drawing this collar right here. I'm going to go from kind of this corner, going down towards the jacket, like this, okay? Don't make those two lines connect, because what you want to do is you want to bring that in, and then like that. Okay, now the opposite side, okay, so same spot, going out this way. There you go, and then make those two connect by just a tiny little V shape. Let me zoom out a little bit so you guys can get a general sense of how the collar looks with the top part of the jacket. Okay, so here's the collar. Now it's going to go to the shoulder, and this one to the shoulder this way. Now what you want to do is what we did with the arms here. You kind of want the collar to go around the face. So I'm going to erase these electricity marks. Make it easier for you guys to see. This goes, let's make it go this way a little bit, and then around. Okay, it shouldn't be too big of an issue. I should make it go a little bit above, a little bit to the eyes. See how my line is kind of running towards the eyes there? There you go. So there's the collar. And of course right here, connect that. And this one, connect these. And there's our collar. So now we can close this off, and this one as well. We've got our drift sweater, or jacket, coat, whatever you want to call it. All right. Cool, so that's pretty much the mask, but what we need to do is we need to put the hood onto the mask. But before we put the hood on the mask, let's kind of figure out the shirt underneath. So let's figure out this shirt first. This shirt is going to have, let me clarify, here's the neck, okay, and then this shirt is going to go around to the other neck, or to the other side of the neck, like that, and I'm going to draw a line going down like this, with a zipper up at the top, and I'm just going to draw a rectangle for the zipper. Okay, so that's good. Now let's draw the sweater over this shirt layer. And the sweater, start over here, kind of in the middle of the chest here. Start here and then work your way out this way, just above the shoulder line. And then this goes in. Go back over here, and then just draw a line going this way. So there's the second layer, and then the third layer is going to be the hood. So it's a little bit tricky, you guys. So we've got two things going on here. And actually, before we get to the hood, let's complete this by drawing a line like this. So now you see it sort of flares out. The collar flares out. Okay, the hood now. The hood's going to go behind the mask, so I'm going to draw the top of the hood there. Okay, and then the side of the mask is just going to go this way to the side. I'm going to erase this collar line there. Okay, and then over here, same thing. The hood's just going to go right here, just like that. I'm just going to erase that collar line there. And there you go, there's the hood. Okay, bring the hood into this layer, into this part right here, just like that, just a curve like that. And that's, sounds complicated, but it is a little complicated. Cool, there you go. So now let's figure out where the shirt and the sweaters are gonna go. So the sweater is gonna be, here's my belt line. I'm gonna bring it down a little bit more to this. Okay, so here's the waistline, I mean. So just bring it down a little bit, and then I'm going to draw a triangle here at the bottom. And then from here, I'm going to bring this all the way to that top. That's good. Okay, I'm going to draw a line through here. And then this one goes up and curves right here. There you go. And there's another line that goes like this, part of the pattern of that red sweater. Underneath that red sweater is going to be the shirt. I'm just going to draw two lines going across like this, and that's the gray layer, shirt layer that he's got. There you go. So we're pretty much kind of done the hard part. So now let's kind of figure out the easier parts. First, let's figure this out. I'm going to draw a line from here. Here's the waistline, and I'm just going to follow that waistline along down the jacket, or across the jacket, I mean, like that. So this is going to be the yellow part, and this is the black part. Okay, let's figure out the yellow trim of the jacket, and it's going to go this way, up, and then it sort of follows along up here on the side. And this goes around. You can see the yellow trim over here, and then this goes around over here, and then this is all yellow, and then here, yellow trim again. There you go. It's starting to look a little confusing with all these lines, but bear with me, you guys. You're doing fine. You're doing fine. Okay, cool. There's that. So let's draw the big, huge pockets that he has on the sides here. Okay, the top part is right along the armpit, here and here. Bring it down just a little bit above this line that we did across, like that. So it's just a rectangle going down to this one. Bring it down to there. Okay. Top flap. Here's the flap. Make it stick out a little bit this way. Okay. Jawline up at the top. And then the inside is going to be, bring that in. What we're going to do is we're going to try to make it three-dimensional, so that the pocket itself looks like an actual pocket, like you can actually stuff some stuff inside. Okay, that goes that way, and then this one, bring it closer to the edge there. Okay, this one goes out this way, and this one kind of goes out as well. Okay, bring these two lines across. That goes in like that. So that's good. Now we've got the glowing pink or red stripe that goes over the shoulder and then into the pockets. So I'm going to start by drawing them in the pockets first. Just a stripe going down from the top all the way to inside. Of course, you want to make it even throughout. There you go. Now let's bring that all the way up here. Don't let it touch the edge of the collar here. And then bring it to the side like this. Okay, so there's the glowing pink red stripe. Just like that. Oh, forgot to mention, there's another line that goes this way. Okay, some armpit wrinkles here. There you go. Some armpit wrinkles on this side as well. That's good. So now let's draw the yellow trim. Yellow trim inside as well. Okay, and then you have the arm sticking out, right? I'm just going to draw that part first. We'll draw the hands later on. Okay, and then the pink stripe goes around. So draw two lines. But along the side here, you don't really see it, but there's two stripes. I'm just going to draw one. And then also over the shoulder. There you go. Okay, and now we do the same thing here, a lot easier. Yellow, and then here's the pink. Okay, and you don't really see it as it goes up the shoulder. Okay, so that's good. We're pretty much done the top. So now let's work on the bottom part of drift. So here, let me zoom out. That's what it should be looking like. I hope yours is looking like this too. And, oh my goodness, I apologize. Let's go back. He does have these like pink things that run along the side of his mask here. They're like teardrop shapes or crescent moon shapes. They're kind of difficult to draw, but yeah, there you go. There, I just noticed that now, and I'm glad I caught it. There you go. So there's that zoomed out. Now let's zoom in slightly and do the lower half, including the legs. And what we're going to need to make the legs a little skinnier than this, so that's not too hard. Okay, so jacket first. He's going to have these big, I don't know what they are, like thick padding on the sides. And I'm going to start by drawing this line and this line. Okay, I'm going to draw a line going this way and a line going this way. This goes across, this goes across. So as you guys can see, it sort of follows this right here. Okay, now this one is going to go diagonal. This one just goes diagonal into the side there, but it goes diagonal this way and then it goes to the side. Okay, so let's draw another padding. Here's the outline of it. This goes down like this, and this goes out like this. Okay, same thing on this side. This goes like this, and then out like that. And then the top part is rounded like an upside down U. Okay, this one's covered by my hand. There you go. Okay, so now these two are going to be thicker. They're padding. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my pencil and just like draw the sides thicker like this. And here along the side here, I want to bring it out like that. And then I do the same thing with this one. Actually, I want to make this one a little bit thicker even there. And then have this one go that way. And then that goes this way. So you guys can see by drawing that, it looks like it's sticking out more. It looks like there's more padding to it. Okay, so let me do it again on this side. If you draw the sides, and then over here, give it a little more depth, like that. And then side, and then the side goes this way. Make that stick out. Okay, now this one's going to cover the hand. So there you go. And then here at the top, there you go. Cool. Across these, it's going to be divided into yellow and black. Black and yellow, black and yellow. You know what it is. Right here, actually. And this is going to go under the hand like that. Okay, so there's the jacket. I'm going to draw an outline here because the inside lining is going to be orangey in color. So I'm just going to draw the orange and where the orange meets the yellow here at the bottom. There you go. Okay, you know what? Before we do the legs, let's do the arms and the hands. They're not too hard. You've already established where the hands are. So let's just draw over that. First is this forearm guard of some sort, which goes like that, and then there's this arrow over here. Okay, make it thicker than the rest because it's a little bit more padded. Okay, underneath that is the wrist, and here's the pink where it glows pink line across, and then the bottom one is going to be like this, like that. Okay, he's got a pink stripe along the side here as well. Good. Okay, so just outline the hand. You should already have that. That's on the template. So outline the fingers as well. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to add some, they're going to be fingerless gloves. So I'm going to draw where the gloves end and where the fingers stick out, right here on each finger. And then rectangular padding on the back and on the over the thumb part here. Okay, make it 3D by drawing the sides. There you go. And then the last thing is going to be this U-shaped glowing pink stripe There you go. Okay, now across. Same thing on this side. Okay, here's the forearm. A little bit of that outline showing. There's the arrow. Okay, and then now we've got the little pink outline over here. Actually, you know what? It doesn't have it. It actually has a pink, or there's a, looks like a yellow band instead. So I'm going to draw that yellow band. And then now we have our fingers, right? There's one finger. You don't really see the rest. Here's where, actually, not there. This is where it comes out. And then here's the padding in the back. This one's going to be just a teeny rectangle. Draw the sides. And then draw this U-shaped pink outline. And there you go. Okay, so if you get, again, you guys, if you want electricity coming out of drift here, you can draw it along the sides, along there, and then along the, just along the red outlines here. You can have it stick out just like this. Kind of the sound effect for it. Okay, there you go. So, I mean, that's the top half. Let's finish it off by drawing the bottom half, starting with making the legs a little skinnier. We're gonna drop the crotch because he's wearing these drop crotch pants. I'm gonna draw a line like this, and then here's the line going down, some wrinkles right there. He's got a little pocket over here that goes, you kind of see a little bit of it, and then it goes into the jacket there. Okay, so let's make his legs a little skinnier than normal. So here's the size of the leg. I'm just going to, like we did with the John Wick Reaper tutorial, we're just going to make it slightly skinnier. We're just cutting off the sides of it a little bit. There you go. That's it. That's the level of skinny that we're going to do for this drift tutorial. So all I essentially did was I just made the legs. I just brought the thighs in a little bit. You still still the same kneecaps, right? But I brought these in a little bit. I didn't make them that wide. And there you go. There's a stripe that goes along the side of the pants here. And this one is going to look a little different than our reference photo on the left. So it goes like this here. You don't see, well, I guess you can see a little bit of it on mine anyway. There you go. Along the knees, let's draw kind of like skinny jeans folding. Skinny jeans. Skinny jeans. That goes in like this, and this just goes like that. Okay, there you go. Before we draw the rest of the skinny jeans, let's work on the shoes. The shoes are, I think, some of the coolest. It's cool. I wish I had these shoes. Okay, it's going to be a little bit of a tricky design, but bear with me here, you guys. Let's start off with this, the bottom part. I'm going to draw 2 lines down for the sole right there. Okay. Draw the sides of it like this. Okay, now what we're going to do is start here, go up, and then across like this. And then over here, 2 yellow stripes. So there's the first one, and then here's the gap in between, and then here's the second one right here. Draw a line that goes out, across, and then back in. And then on this side, kind of just a triangle like that. Okay. At the top, above the yellow strips here, we're going to draw the sides kind of going in and then flaring out as you go up the calf. Okay. And then here on the side, want to draw these kind of like bunny ears. Looks like that. And then here's the tongue of the shoe. Goes in and then like that. Okay, now this line right here goes up like this, and then this goes up again, also in between, right? Can you guys see that? Let me see if I can zoom in a little bit more. Okay, so now let's just close this off like this. Pink rectangle over here. And then there's some lining over here, but you don't really see much of it. I'm just going to draw this like skinny rectangle on each side. There you go. So there's the first shoe. You don't see much of the side, but that's essentially what it looks like. Once you have that, let's draw the skinny jeans. It's kind of bunched up here at the bottom where the jeans meet the shoe. Okay, let's add some folds to that, and let's draw some folds with curves is what I like to call that. So folds with curves, not too much. Okay, and then just follow along like skinny jeans. There you go. I don't know how many times I said skinny jeans in this tutorial already, but I feel like that's the most I've said skinny jeans in any of my tutorials. Okay, now over here, let's first draw the seam on the side of the jeans. Leave it there, and then let's work on the shoe. Here's the shoe, the top part of the shoe like this. I'm gonna bring it out a little bit more because I want it pointy here. Leave it to there. Here's the bottom of the shoe. Goes like this and then kind of sticks out like that. Okay. Now let's draw the bottom, the sole. Line like this first. Two lines across like that. Okay, let's take this bottom line, bring it this way, and have it kind of go out this way on that shoe. Okay, this one now goes down, and then it goes up, and then down again like this. Okay, so here's the second stripe, right? This goes like this, and then curve right there. And then go back over here. This goes down and then across again. Okay, very good. So let's draw the sides of the shoe now. I'm gonna draw a line like this first. And then the yellow stripes that go across. There's two right there. So here's the first one. I'm going to start with a rectangle here and then goes across the shoe. Rectangle and then across the shoe. Okay. This goes this way and then in. And then again draw this triangular shape like that. And then the diagonal stripe that goes across the shoe like this. Is this based off of a real shoe, you guys? If you're a shoeaholic, you let me know. Okay, so that's that. Now let's go over here. Line this way. Curve, then up. Okay, you want to make sure that this and these are the same, right? Down. Leave it like that. Because we're going to go over here. We're going to make this go this way and then around to the side. There you go. Okay, let's go over here. Here's the tongue of the shoe sticking out like this. Let's make it go this way. And then around and then in like that. Okay, now this goes up this way and then in, and then this goes this way again and then like that. I apologize if my directions are just this way, that way, because it's kind of hard to explain. All right, there you go. Let me fix that tongue a little bit. So there. Let's draw that stripe going down the top of the tongue, or that rectangular thing. Okay, now over here, there's that outline that goes all the way around to the other side. Then over here, there's another triangular pink dot. And then lastly, yellow stripe there along the side. Okay, and then lastly, you see this thing kind of sticking out on the other side there, like that. Okay, so there you go. And if you really want to go into details, there's this, like, I don't know what you call it, but the loop in the back of people's shoes where you put your thumb, like your finger in to stick your foot in the shoe. I'm not sure what to call that, but it's there if you guys want to draw that too. All right, let's zoom out. Let's just draw the bunching up of the skinny jeans. I said it again. So I'm just going to go zigzag over here and just, there you go, and then like that. Loop. There you go. I think I may have done it too much, but that's all right. There you go, you guys. So let's zoom out. That is the Drift Skin Max Armor from Season 5, the brand new season of Fortnite. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. It's a pretty long one, and imagine what would have happened and how long it would have become if we had not drawn the outline already. But thanks for watching, you guys, and stay tuned for more Fortnite tutorials after this. Remember, I have a Fortnite tutorial playlist in the description of this video. All right, thanks, you guys, and take care. See you in the next one. And you guys, that is all the time that we have for this tutorial. Thank you so much for watching all the way to the very end. It is much appreciated. If you guys are proud of your drawings, I would love to see them. So please head on over to the Google Plus community, post your artwork there, or head on over to Instagram and tag me at Draw2 so I can see your drawings. If you are ever curious about the equipment that I use to do my drawings or to make my videos like this, I have links in the description below that you guys can check out there. I have, a list of like the pencils that I use and the paper that I like to use, colors that I use. So make sure to check that out. If you feel like being extra generous, I have links in the description as well to different ways that you can support this channel. Your contributions go a long way in ensuring that content creators like myself can create stuff for you guys free of charge. So thank you so much for considering. If you guys did enjoy this video, make sure to hit that like button down below, comment, or hit that subscribe button, and share this with your friends in your social media accounts. And of course, speaking of social media, don't forget you guys can find me on Facebook, on Instagram, on Google+, and also on my website, draw2.com, where you can download a free coloring page of this tutorial as well as the action pose that goes along with this tutorial. So make sure to check all of those out, linked in the description down below. And I think that's it, you guys. Thank you once again, and finally, stay tuned for more so you can learn to draw too. I'll see you guys in my next video.